Hey guys, it's Sign here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're doing our TBR video for the month of September. So I'm recording this a few days early because I'll be busy with my family over the weekend. And I will be starting a new job this month. September 2nd, I think, is my first day. So I don't know how much time I really will have in order to read, but I hope that I will have some. But I do have an internship, which is my job, and school. So I don't know how much time I really will have to dedicate to the channels. But I will try to at least dedicate some time to both the Sword and Sorcery Book Club and this one. I probably will mostly focus on the Sword and Sorcery Book Club because I have videos for at least 2 weeks of content on this channel after this video. So fingers crossed that works out. TBR video for the month. I have a lot of manga, I have some comic books, and I have some Sword and Sorcery stuff that I'm going to do a proper video for on the other channel for Sumerian September. So I won't really focus on it too much, but I will just mention it briefly here. So for the Road to the Scourge of the Serpent reading challenge that I'm doing, I need to read The Haunter in the Ring, which is collected in this book, Horror Stories of Robert E. Howard. Then I have to do 2 boxing stories, which are The Bulldog Breed and Fist and Fang, which is a series of stories that are for Sailor Steve Costigan, for that character. Then for Sumerian September, I'm going to do Fist of Iron, which is the first collection of 4 for Robert E. Howard's boxing stories. These are his earliest works. Costigan is a later character. And to finish off the Scourge of the Serpent, I will be reading Through Solomon Kane 1, 2, 3, and 4 to finish off the event. And then I will read through the Conan books that come out this month as they do. Then in terms of comic books, I will finish reading through Superman, which is that book you see right there. And then I will read through DC Mech. Since this is a self-contained story, it should be pretty easy for me to read. I don't really have a need to rush through this or to rush to make a video for it because it's just one story. I only need to make one video for it, which is good. And then I will start reading through Bone. I wanted to start it last month, but I realized that this series, to me, feels more like a fall type of story, and I wanted to read it through the beginning of the fall. Technically, September is not the fall yet. It's still... I guess it might be the fall. Actually, when was the end of summer? It starts at the end of June. I guess through the end of September is still the summer, but the fall season really starts when school starts, right? So that's really what I feel like. And this is what I will be focusing on. Bone. I have the first 3 books out of the 9 that are available. So this is technically one saga within the confines of Jeff Smith's type of storytelling, but the fancy editions that exist, like the nicest editions that they recently released, only collect the first 2 books as the books that are supposed to be in this 3-book saga. So I'm not really sure why that is. I also don't remember the name of the saga. Like, it has a specific vibe to it, but I just can't remember what it is. Let's see if I can find it here. I guess not, it doesn't say. But I do want to read through it because I've had it in my collection for a while, and I know that everyone really loves Bone, and I want to be part of that fandom as well. So yeah, that's it for the comic books. In terms of manga, I have a lot of different books. A lot of them are going to be one-off books that I can just read whenever I feel like, and some of them are going to be continuing on from previous reviews that I've been doing. So the first one, and the one that probably will end up reading most likely, pretty soon, is this one, 7 Sons of the Dragon. This is 7 different short stories that are all made by Ryoko Kiwi, the creator of Delicious Dungeon. And since this is an anthology, I can read each chapter separately throughout the month, and it shouldn't be too difficult, and it should be pretty enjoyable to do. Then I have 1 volume of Blue Lock just to keep up with this, since it's releasing monthly now. And the next volume has already released, I think, actually. It was supposed to release at the end of August or the beginning of September, so I think it's out already. Then I have Golden Kamuy number 6. This is to finish off the arc that I was left halfway through with the end of volume 5. I will finish through the arc, and then I'll leave the rest of the book unread and we'll review up to the end of the arc that finishes here. And then whenever I collect more Golden Kamui, which is probably not until next year, I'll get back to the series, right? And then we have Delicious in Dungeon number 9, mostly just because I already have one Delicious in Dungeon related book. I want to have another one since I have this, and I do want to finish collecting the series since there's only 5 books left in it by the end of the year. And with the money coming in from my job, I should be able to do that pretty easily. Then I have Chojin X, books 3 and 4 and 5, just because my friend gave them to me and I want to read through them as soon as possible so I can tell him what I thought about them. And I've already read through the first 2. I have videos planned for the arcs that are contained in those 2 volumes, and this should have another 2 arcs that I can review, and then I will have to wait until I get more volumes of it to review more of it. Well, I could read it online, actually. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I should be able to read through the last book here that I own and then decide after that. But there should be 4 Chojin videos on the channel by the end of November if all goes well. And then to finish this up, I do want to go through the One Piece novel Heroines. This is one of 2. And then there's also a Law novel that's coming out soon. And I think there's a Zoro one that should come out next year, but I can't remember if that's true or not. And this one is a bunch of short stories, all relating to different female characters. These are the 4 characters that are featured here. In the second one, I think we have some repeats and then some other ones. We have Boa Hancock and Uta in the second volume, I think. And then we have Nami and Robin again, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to appeal to me. I think this is really focused on girls, but it's One Piece, so I will give it a read and hopefully I like it. And if I don't, it's fine. Here's some of the artwork there. Perona hanging out with Mihawk and Zoro. Let's see. Here's another one. This one's Vivi. And see if I can find Robin. Here's Robin with the Revolutionary Army. So yeah, that's really all there is to this month's TBR. I don't think I'll get through this. I will probably get through the stuff for the Sword and Sorcery Book Club channel, but I don't necessarily know if I'm going to get through any of the stuff that I mentioned for this channel. Probably Chojin, just because I think that should be pretty easy to read through the weekend. And I'll probably try to get through Bone as well, and everything else is up in the air, just depending on how it goes, right? So, but yeah, so those are all the things that I'm planning to read this month. What are you planning to read in the coming month of September? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time.